After his arrival to the United States in 1941, the Rebbe would farbreng on Shabbos Mevorchim at 770. Rabbi Yehuda Leib Posner was a student in 770 during the 1940s.
The regular Kiddush, as it was, is it'll be after davening, and we would set the table there with wine and with some mashke, whatever it was, to drink, and some zainas, and people would make Kiddush, and they would eat something to make Malkum Seudah, they would eat something. And then after a few minutes, so the Ramash would come in. He would come in dressed in his talis, but not with the talis over his head, just on his shoulders, wearing a yarmulke, and he would sit at the head of the table. Then he would ask that we should sing a nigun. The Rebbe then would speak about different subjects as it would come up. Sometimes he would speak about, take a subject which was apropos, let's say, to a person who was there. For example, one time there was a man by the name of Sam Reshevsky. Sam Reshevsky was a world chess champion. And he lived in Crown Heights, and he used to daven in 770. So since he was there, so the Rebbe said, as he used to emphasize very, very many times, as from everything we can learn a way how we can serve Hashem. And from chess, we can also learn how we can serve Hashem. And he started out with a story that one time his shver, the Frierdiker Rebbe, and Monya's son, who was a chassid in Rostov, were playing chess. And the Rebbe Rashab walked by, and he saw they were playing chess. So we stood there and watched. He didn't say anything because you don't interrupt the game. And afterwards, when they finished, he said, Yena gain is a derech navedes Hashem. That was a certain specific, that play is a derech navedes Hashem, it's a way to serve Hashem. That's the story which he told. And then the Rebbe went on, the Ramash went on to say here's what he wanted to bring out, his own thoughts about what we could learn from playing chess. And basically what he said was that in a chess game, we have two kinds of players. We have officers, and then we have the plain soldiers. The basic difference from an officer to a plain soldier is that the officer can go in different directions and can jump boxes. They do it in different ways, but they can jump and so on. But the plain soldier, he can only go one box after another, one step at a time. But the pawn, this plain soldier, the pawn has a certain characteristic which makes him superior in this way to even an officer. And what is that? That the officers always remain in the same form that they were. However, the pawn, if he reaches the other side, he becomes elevated. He can become elevated even to become a queen. What's the derech and avodas Hashem? What can we learn here? How we can worship Hashem? We have malachim, we have angels, and we have neshamos Yisrael, and we have Jewish souls. Malachim, they can jump from one world to another world, up and back and here and there and up and down. But they always remain in their same position. They always really say, they don't change. However, in the Chomesh Yisrael, they can only go one step after another, one step. But if they fulfill their mission, they become elevated. They can become even a malka, a melech not, because only one melech malchi amalochem HaKodesh Baruch Hu. A king he cannot become, but he can become elevated even to become a queen.